Everybody, welcome back to another movie review. And today's movie review is Halloween 2007. So, a lot of people shit on this film and the second one, but the reason why I like this movie a lot is because it came out the same year I was born, 2007, but not October. And I just have like a heart for this movie. Like, it's good to me. I know a lot of people do not like the movie. I just don't know why. But yeah, I like the movie. So, the movie starts off with Ronnie and whatever the fuck the stripper name is. I know it's Sherry Moon Zombie, but I don't know her name. Deborah or something. I don't know. And they're fighting, and he says flapjack titties, and he's just like his hands like fucked up and shit. Michael killed his own pet rat. Uh, you saw a bitch called crawl over there. It's called the skull fuck the shit out of you. In the annoying ass baby starts crying, wah, wah, which is fucking funny to me. Uh, if you watch this, thank you. All I want is people to watch this shit. Like, I wanna. If my rap career doesn't go good, I'll just keep doing YouTube videos for the rest of my life. But whatever. So yeah, and Judith is jerking off a milk jug, and it's just a whole clusterfuck. And Michael gets bullied at school for making fun of his mom or something. Then later, Dr. Loomis comes in, and Dr. Loomis tries to tell uh, Myers' mom, or whatever you want to call it. Gotta stop saying whatever we call it, whatever the fuck her name is, that Michael's a serial killer or he kills animals. And she's like, yeah, you found a dead cat, but. And she doesn't believe Michael could have done this, and Michael loves animals. Then music starts playing, Michael grabs his shit, and then the asshole bully spits in the kid's hand and says, "You want it?" He throws it. What an asshole. Then Michael kills him in the forest with a big ass fucking log or stick. I know it's not a stick, it's like a big ass fucking log. Beats him to death with it and continues to do it until he's dead. And then I think uh yeah, cuts to the part where Ronnie's being a dickhead about you some badass motherfucking serial killer. Judith, um, I gotta fucking search up her name, bro. What is her name? Like, I gotta know. I gotta know. Wait, 2007. What's her fucking name? What's her fucking name in the movie? Yeah, I gotta know what her name is. Deborah Myers. Okay. Okay. So Deborah told Judith to take him out trick or treating, but later she doesn't want to because she wants to have sex with her boyfriend. And so Michael's just sitting outside while music starts playing. You see Deborah doing her job, which is being a stripper and probably trying to get a new boyfriend because Ronnie's a fucking dickhead. I feel like he deserved to die, but because how an asshole he was. But then after you see um Judith and her boyfriend have sex, and then there's one part where he puts on the Michael Myers mask, which Michael trades in for the clown mask, which I don't know. And he says you want to do a mask one, and it's just a cringe fucking scene, bruh. Then you cut to the scene where Ronnie's sleeping, Michael Myers tape, duct tapes him, and he hears kids, and he makes sure no one sees this shit happen. Grabs a big ass butcher knife, slits Ronnie's throat, and just watches him die. I feel like he deserved to die because I'm how an asshole, how I'm a big asshole he is. Um, then Michael finds Judith Meyer's boyfriend eating his candy or some shit. Beats him in the head with a bat a bunch of times until there's blood all over his fucking head. Puddle of blood. Then Michael goes upstairs, trades the clown mask in for the Michael Myers mask, and then rubs up on Judith or touches her. And Michael stabs her. Then get that really like shaky angle shot with the music, like where it's like fucking creepy. And Michael's like slashing Judith until she falls to the ground and dies. Then Michael takes Lori outside, and then Deborah discovers her whole family's dead. Then Michael's in custody and at Smith Grove Sanitarium. Like a couple months later, I'm not sure. Yeah, he meets Dr. Loomis. And Dr. Loomis is not Dr. Loomis. Dr. Loomis is trying to talk to Michael, and Michael's making all these type of masks. And the reason why Michael wears them because he doesn't like people seeing his face. And Michael gets to the point where Michael's freaking out. He wants to go home, and then Michael stops talking, and Dr. Loomis, in one of the parts where they're outside, Michael says, "I need to get out of here," and Dr. Loomis says, "It's never gonna happen." And Dr. Loomis is like, "If you don't communicate with me, they'll have to let me go." And at one point, Michael kills the nurse while Dr. Loomis takes Deborah Myers out of the place. But they come back in later. Deborah kills herself by looking at, I guess, recordings of when they were happy, when Michael did not snap her or anything like that. And 15 years later, or 12, I'm not sure, you see Dr. Loomis or people, Danny Trejo and the other asshole escorted Michael to Dr. Loomis, and then Dr. Loomis is like white, like his hair is white, like he gotten older, and he say, "I can't do this no more," so they let me go, and he failed on Michael. So then later, I don't know if I'm gonna. I'll just do like the unrated cut because it has more scenes. The rape scene is disgusting. So the two guys grab this girl and rape her in Michael's room. And then Michael flips the fuck out by just killing them and shit. And Danny Trejo finds them all dead, like police officers and shit. And Michael kills them by drowning him and throwing the TV on his head. And Dr. Loomis gets a call from whoever and said Michael escaped. And Michael goes to this truck or gas station, Killstroke Grizzly for his coveralls. And then trying to think. Then it cuts to Lori as a teenager. And Lori drops off the paper, or whatever you want to call it, like in the first movie. Michael is following her around, I guess. And, let's just cut to the night part. So, Lori's babysitting, I guess, Lindsay and Tommy. And, you actually see, what is her fucking name? Jamie Lloyd, what's her name? Hold on. What's her name? Alright. Danielle Harris. Danielle Harris. Back because they killed her off. Well, she didn't really act because they said they didn't give a fuck about her, so they made someone else play her character and killed her off. But, yeah. Supposedly, her character survives in Halloween. This Halloween and then the next Halloween, but she dies in the next Halloween. And, um, Michael attacks Danielle Harris and her boyfriend having sex or whatever, if it's her boyfriend. Then doesn't kill her, but ends up killing her boyfriend with the pumpkin on his head. Then Lori finds out, comes over there, and she's trying to call the cops. Michael gets her. She's running for help. It's just, I guess she hides in a house. Then the cops come and is like, there's nobody out here. And she starts screaming. Everyone starts screaming. Then Michael takes her. Oh, I forgot about the part with the Bob part. So Michael sees Bob and whoever the fuck are having sex. This is the only part that probably shows a vagina and tits or pussy and boobs. And Michael kills her by choking her and carries her naked body out somewhere. But let's get back to it. And Laurie's and his wherever the fuck this place is finds her dead friend on the floor, and Michael tries to convince her that he's her brother. He's her brother by giving her a photo, and she's like, I don't know who these people are, and he's like, look, it's me and you, and Lori takes the picture, and then Michael takes off his mask, Lori ends up stabbing Michael, and she tries escaping, but Michael breaks out. She falls in the pool. Dr. Loomis comes up and starts shooting him. He's like, Michael, stop! And shoots him multiple times, and then he eventually falls. Then Dr. Loomis takes Lori back to his car. Then Michael grabs her through the window, and he's like, what the hell? And Michael grabs her, I don't know if you call it kidnapping her but has her. And he's like, Michael, it's my fault. And Michael goes out and then goes to him, gouging his, well, I don't know if you would call it gouging, but, push his fingers onto his eyes where he's bleeding. Then, supposedly he's dead though, but he ain't. But, then he goes after Lori, and Lori's in the attic, and Michael uses a fucking board to fucking try to get her down from there, and then Lori falls. Well, in one part, Dr. Loomis grabs hold of Michael, which he's not dead yet, and tries to make him stop, but he doesn't. So Lori falls, all bloody and shit, scratches and shit. So Michael runs at her, full force, knocks her off the balcony. They're both bloody, I guess, together. Lori tries pulling the trigger, but before the last one, Michael grabs her and she shoots him, and then by screaming, then you just see the role of her and her brother, Michael. And the music starts playing, which is John Carpenter's original. Then it switches to Rob Zombie's, which is, I like the Rob Zombies. So, yeah, this movie review, I'm not going to give it a 10 because I really have a heart for this one. And it came out the same year that I was born, so I'm probably going to give this one a 9. Like I said, I'm going to do a video soon where I rank the movies all in order, which ones are the worst to me, so I'm going to do that very soon. But hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all.